Eufy by Anker, BoostIQ RoboVac 11S Slim, Robot Vacuum Cleaner, Super Thin, 1300 pascals strong suction, quiet, self-charging robotic vacuum cleaner, cleans hard floors to medium pile carpets this year. Eufy's new 11S Max offers the upgraded version of an equivalent small, slim, attractive robot vacuum. Now Eufy claims that it's the max suction power of 2 kilopascals. For comparison, the Coral vacuum has 2.7 kilopascals. When the vacuum's brushes start rotating slower on high pile carpeting, they trigger the vacuum's fan motor to amp up the suction power. For such a little, light vacuum, it's pretty effective at agitating and cleaning my dog hairy carpets. My main gripe with the 11S Max is philosophical: it uses an outdated navigation technology. Instead of mapping software, the 11S Max uses so-called bounce navigation technology, which sends the bot ping-ponging around your house randomly until the battery runs out. The 11S Max looks just about exactly just like the 11 Plus. It's 2.85 inches tall, slim enough to suit under my couch, with no threatening red laser eyes or gun turrets poking out of its glass top. To set it up, I plugged in the stand and put the batteries in the remote. The robot vacuum ran for a powerful 2 hours and took a touch over 4 hours to charge. Infrared and drop sensors help the 11S Max do a way better job of navigating than its predecessor. It adroitly avoided the step in my kitchen and navigated its way out of booby traps, like my children's scooters piled in a corner. In fact, the sole home items that gave it serious trouble were shoelaces dangling off the shoe rack and a little accent table with a domed base. The 11S Max spent such a lot time and energy ramming up against the table base's slanted sides that I ultimately moved the piece to the garage while it had been vacuuming. The long hair from my daughter and I didn't snarl the carpet brush. The 11S Max does have edge cleaning capabilities, and if you set the vac to auto clean, it'll combine both random and edge cleaning pathways. I did see it follow a few edges, like under my kitchen cabinets and along a wall. However, when the cabinet ended, it went back to happily bouncing. I consistently found debris left over in high-traffic areas of my house, like by the shoe rack and under my children's chairs at the kitchen table. Against apps. The 11S Max features a single button on top to power it on, but it also comes with a foreign that needs 2 AAA batteries. The remote has manual directional control, alongside other functions like boosting the suction power, returning it to the dock, and spot cleaning. You can also schedule cleanings with the remote, but only daily, not weekly or every other day as you'll with Eufy's Wi-Fi-enabled vacuums. It beeped sadly to and fro for a while, trying to find the door. Honestly, it stood about as much chance of randomly finding its way back to the dock as I did of finding Atahualpa's Incan treasure on a map. When I could no longer bear its pathetic attempts, I picked it up to return it home. The button flashed and it died in my hands. It was like a scene from the end of Where the Red Fern Grows. A mapping vacuum can edge clean more effectively, it can cover your whole house, and find its way back to the dock to charge. It just wasn't worth it to pick up all the old band-aids and tangled pieces of ribbon in my house and hope that a random robot path might happen to go over that spot. And it isn't worth starting the robot vacuum and leaving to run errands if the bot goes to die under your bedroom dresser and not make its way back home. After every week, I found myself using the 11S Max as just a fast touch-up measure before friends came to visit. I could push the 30-minute quick clean button to send it on an emergency sweep for dog hair tumbleweeds while I washed dirty dishes and swiped at the bathroom mirror to signal to our friends that our house isn't a malarial swamp.